This is Ryan Watches a Movie, where we get our friend Ryan to watch a movie and tell us what he thought.
Going balls out in the lumberyard.
Watching the Grunion Pro Magi. If you're listening to this, don't even waste your time.
Hello and welcome to Ryan Watches a Movie. This is episode number 195. My name's Adam Patterson. With me today, we're joined by Kevin Rakestraw. How you doing there, Kevin?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
We're also joined by Mr. Ryan Holes. How are you?
Yep.
What movie do we have you watch this week?
Star Wars holiday movie.
I believe it's the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Ooh.
Picked this in honor of Star Wars The Force Awakens coming out this week. Very anticipated movie.
Is it?
Very exciting.
It's special, alright.
I'm surprised you guys aren't there right now.
Not yet. Not yet. We're recording this on Thursday at 5:30. I'll be there later this evening.
I'm not.
What?
I'm on that.
Alright. Well, we'll talk about the new Star Wars a little bit later. For now, we're going to be talking about the Star Wars Holiday Special. I have a synopsis here. Chewbacca and Han Solo try to get home to Chewie's family to celebrate Life Day, which includes various forms of entertainment.
Alright.
Directed by Steve Binder. This stars pretty much everybody from the original Star Wars. It's got Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Anthony Daniels, Peter Mayhew, Kenny Baker, James Earl Jones. Got some additional people in there, like B. Arthur, Diane Carroll. I think Jefferson Starship is in there too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Star Wars Holiday Special?
Well, first of all, I need to say this: if you're a Star Wars nerd, you might turn this off because I'm gonna do nothing but talk shit about this man. And second of all, I need to say that I myself am a Star Wars fan, but I fucking hate this movie. And I hate whoever created it. That being said, Chewie and Han Solo start off in space, and they're headed back to Chewie's home planet to celebrate the holidays. But it's not a regular, it's not like Christmas or anything. It's, I believe, Life Day.
Life Day.
And I don't even know where to start. Alright, the what I'm saying is probably not gonna make much sense because it didn't make sense in my head as I watched it. But as I watched it, it did make a little bit more sense, if that makes sense. So they're in space and they're headed back to his planet. And they get caught up with Imperial forces that shoot at them and they try to evade them and end up getting lost. And meanwhile, back at their home planet, Chewie's wife and his kid, and I'm assuming his dad, are there. And this trader guy comes to bring them presents for Life Day and discovers that Chewie isn't there. So he hangs around to protect them. And the whole time, Chewie's family is just speaking nonsense. And for like probably, I'd say a good 10 or 15 minutes, they have full conversations.
Yeah.
But you have no idea what any of it.
Yep.
Except for occasionally, the guy will repeat what they said. So you kind of understand a little bit, but not much. So they get caught up in space, and they're on their way back from being lost. And their kid decides to make a translator slash video screen so that he can communicate with him. And when he makes this, for some reason, Jefferson Airplane plays a song inside this little box. The song's over, and you never hear from them again.
Let me pause you right there real quick. Just to kind of add to that, when he's making the box, they go through like the whole tutorial. Like he watches a tutorial video on how to make the box, and they show like the whole damn thing.
Are you serious?
So like, yeah, so you sit there and you watch him build this box, and he's watching this video, and the guy's telling him like what wires to connect and stuff. It takes like 10 minutes.
And
ridiculous.
Imperial forces are at Choice House at this point, and they're searching around for him. They can't find him. And the kid, what does the kid make when he's trying to be occupied? What does he do?
I don't remember.
When he watches a whole...
Oh, he watches a cartoon?
Yeah. So at this point, the movie becomes animated for whatever.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
And the kid is told to watch this little video to waste time while they are searching his room. And it turns out you as the viewer also have to watch it. So the movie turns animated, and there's really no reason why. And they meet up with Boba Fett and become friends with him for some reason. Because they have no idea he's a bounty hunter. And all of a sudden, C-3PO and R2-D2 intercept a communication between Boba Fett and Darth Vader. And it is thought that at this point, Boba Fett is a bad guy. So instead of killing them, he just flies upward in his little rocket and flies away. Then it turns back to non-animated.
I just want to throw out there real quick that I am so confused.
You should be.
Yeah. It's very confusing to me to remember everything that happened because it's all ridiculous.
So, just to pause you again real quick, Ryan, like the way that it's set up is like a variety show where there's kind of the through line of Chewbacca's family, and then they kind of do these like side story things.
Okay.
So maybe that makes it make a little bit more sense
Not
to you,
really.
because they do these like asides where they kind of cut away, and then that's what it. And the animation is so horrible. It's like that 70s heavy metal style animation. Do you know what I mean when I say that? Where everything looks like it's made out of liquid. Like everything is entirely moving too much.
Yes.
I hate that animation style. But go on, Ryan.
So then Chewie and Han Solo eventually make it back, and they kind of quote unquote sneak up on the people in their house and throw them over the balcony, and they die. Only it's like a second floor of a house where they fall off the balcony. So I don't know. Oh, that would kill you.
Well, they're up in a giant tree. It's a really tall tree.
Yeah, but aren't they inside?
Oh, you mean the scene when they break them?
Yeah.
They're like on the second floor. Yeah. I don't think you would die from that. No.
And then to close things out, there's a scene from when they're all receiving their awards, and I don't know which movie, the second one, I assume. I can't remember.
It's the end of the first one when they get the awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the end of the
plays
first one.
the exact same music and then it just fades away. And you see all of them sitting there. They appear kind of out of nowhere. And they get to the ceremony, and that's it.
What'd you think of this?
It was absolutely terrible. I hated my life for an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's so fucking long too. It never ends, and it's the most grating, horrific thing you will ever see.
I don't understand. I don't understand anything you said. Except someone builds a box. Someone builds a box in real time, and then that box plays Jefferson Starship.
Yeah.
Someone then watches a cartoon, which I guess you see the whole cartoon, and then someone falls out of a tree. Someone falls like down like 5 feet maybe and dies.
Yeah.
And that's about all I got. And
you missed the part when the old man makes the like virtual reality machine for the old Wookiee, and it's basically like a porn machine. Let's be honest, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Because the way that he was talking about it, I remember him being like really inappropriate with like how he was describing what happens, and you put on the machine, and it was like it was the Diane Carroll like singing and trying to look all sexy, and Chewbacca's dad was losing his shit over it.
Really? Huh.
And her name is Murmia Holographic Wow.
Yes.
Oh god, this movie is such a nightmare.
It sounds like it.
I kind of want you to see it, Kevin, just so you can witness it. Actually, you know what? You could probably just watch clips. I bet they have clips on YouTube.
I'm sure they do.
And you could probably just watch clips. I would not advise watching the whole thing because
I have to kill myself.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even fun to watch in a bad sort of way. Because like Ryan said, they have whole conversations in this Wookiee language.
Which you can't.
So but they're long. They're like long existential conversations that they're having. And you're just sitting there like, what? What is going on? And it's so annoying. What'd you think of B. Arthur, Ryan?
Wasn't enough to save this man.
Did it come close though? At least come close.
Yeah, fuck no.
All right, buddy.
Oh god. So this was ranked the dumbest event in television history by who wrote this? David Hofstede. And he called it the worst 2 hours of television ever.
Wow.
It's pretty bad. I mean, it's pretty damn horrible. I mean, it's so bad that it's never been released. It's only available via bootleg. And George Lucas said that if he had his way, he would if he had the time, he would destroy every copy with a sledgehammer.
I gotta say, I guess they did a somewhat good job of covering up its existence because I've never heard of it.
Yeah, a lot of people haven't. I think it wasn't until the internet that it really kind of made its way out there. I remember we were in Orlando at the horror convention. I guess it was, I don't remember when that was, like 2 years ago or whenever we went last, Ryan. And remember they had copies that you could buy, like printed copies.
Yes.
I think they were on VHS, but maybe they were on DVD. But yeah, they had like printed copies of it that you could buy there, but they were still the bootleg.
Yeah. Oh my. Star Wars Holiday Special. So what's the meaning of Life Day? What's Life Day all about, Ryan?
I assume that so they don't offend anyone with any Christmas or Hanukkah or any of that.
So it's an inclusive holiday for all Star Wars fans.
They have presents, but their house isn't like decorated or anything.
No decorations.
I thought I saw.
Oh. Unbelievable.
What's unbelievable to me is that they were somehow able to get the entire cast of the film involved in this.
Yeah,
because
that's bizarre.
It's so bad. And you could tell that none of them even care. Like, this was a pure cash grab. None of them gave two shits about this thing.
Wow.
But it came out in 1978, so it was like before Empire Strikes Back. So it was really still banking off the success of the first movie. This was like before Star Wars. I mean, it was big, it was popular, but it wasn't like a phenomenon like it is now.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher sings an entire musical number at the end.
What kind of musical number?
She is singing an entire musical number at the end of the movie.
Nice.
But it's actually her singing.
Yeah, because it says here she gives a short speech on the meaning of life day and sings a song in celebration to the tune of the Star Wars theme, missing the high note.
Oh, and at the very beginning of the movie, when they're playing the words that scroll up, there's no music at all.
It's just silent.
Yep.
Oh god, I don't remember that. That's funny though.
It sounds like a train wreck.
Yeah, it's really bad. But I do recommend any of you listening that have not seen this to just watch some YouTube videos, because I'm assuming that there's some YouTube videos up. Because it's worth seeing the clips, but it is absolutely not worth seeing the whole thing. All right, let's talk about the director of this train wreck here. We're talking about Steve Binder.
Ooh.
Or Binder.
Who knows?
I'm sure he does, and probably people close to him. All right, let's see what else he did. He did just a whole bunch of TV, pretty much.
Is it all of it just as bad as this?
He did Aladdin on Ice.
Okay.
He did the Chevy Chase show.
So the short answer is yes.
Oh my god, the Chevy Chase show. Let's see if I can find any other notable ones. Did a bunch of circus stuff. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, 118th edition. Grand Ole Opry 65th anniversary.
Ooh.
Christmas on Ice.
He does a lot of ice specials.
He does a lot of specials, like TV specials. Elvis, One Night with You.
That sounds kind of dirty.
It does. That's pretty much it. Not a whole lot to say about this guy, actually. I mean, he's done a lot of stuff, but what is this? He was a producer on the Super Mario Brothers Super Show?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing. Oh, no, he was a producer on Pee-wee's Playhouse. Wait,
is that where he got to start? Is that when he hit the big time?
No. His start was way back in 1963.
Whew.
Here's Eddie.
Here's Eddie.
Yep. Actually, it's probably Edie, now that I look at it.
It's just one D?
Yeah. I just glanced at it.
I like how the longer we do this, the worse we get with names.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just started out with just foreign names were difficult, but now we can't even do English names.
Yeah. Soon I'm not going to be able to pronounce Steve. I'll be like, Steve Binder?
Steve?
At this point, I think what it is I just assume that it's more complex than it actually is.
Yeah, that's now we're in our own heads. That's the thing. We just assume everyone's foreign.
Yeah. Yep. That's what it is. All right, Ryan, any final thoughts on the Star Wars Holiday Special before we give you your drum roll?
Absolute crap.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, let's do this thing. Ryan, what do you give the Star Wars Holiday Special?
1.5.
That's a 1.5.
Wow.
I feel like you haven't been rocking out the 0.5s.
And 0.5.
What?
It is a 0.5.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
What's
I feel like you.
What bumped it up from a 1 to a 0.5? Like, what gave it that little extra nudge?
What? It went down. 0.5 is down.
Wait, no, now you're changing it.
Wait, so did you say 1.5
No.
or 0.5?
0.5.
Wow, I thought you said 1.5.
No, that's what I thought
Yeah,
too.
fuck no.
Oh, all right. This movie seems... Or I guess I should say
thing had
TV
a
special.
bigger budget. It would be along the lines of Catwoman.
Would be skirting Catwoman territory?
Oh boy,
Oh, shit.
you'd be getting near the Catwoman territory.
Damn. Mm.
Oh my.
Did it sully your love of Star Wars?
It can be one, not because George Lucas isn't involved.
But let's say he was, because he had to be in some capacity.
Oh,
I don't
sure.
think that like people just went rogue and did a holiday special, and George Lucas had no fucking idea that this was happening.
I mean, he owned the rights, right?
Yeah,
I'm assuming that he owned the rights back then as well.
It's not like it just popped up on CBS one night and he was like, "Hey, wait a second, what? Why is Harrison Ford on TV? Just
Wait a
like,
minute.
why is there Chewie? What's going on here?" And he makes a series of phone calls, and then he comes to buy.
Chewie's dad had a large underbite.
Yep. Yeah, and they looked really bad too. Like they looked horrific. They looked like monsters.
Oh boy.
Chewie looked normal.
The baby one or the young one, his son, looked like the alien hybrid thing that was in Alien Resurrection. You know what I'm talking about? The alien human hybrid that was in that movie
Good
that
Lord.
got sucked out the little air hole at the end.
So wait,
That's
like
what it looked
Chewie
like.
has a family and kids and everything?
Yeah, he's got a wife and a son.
He's so fucking irresponsible then.
Yeah. Off
I
gallivanting
here
around
I
the
thought
galaxy.
Chewie was like a good guy and everything, but now hearing about this, he's completely irresponsible and he's just a selfish prick. That's what I'm thinking now with Chewie.
Chewie's a dick.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't want to leave my kids and wife at home. I'm just gonna gallivant around the galaxy on Solo.
And the old man.
Damn,
Or old whatever they call him.
it's bullshit.
Honestly, I was never a big fan of him in the first place. I never liked that character very much. I mean, he's fine.
I just thought like he seems like a good dude, like good friend, got your back and whatnot. But now I'm starting to rethink him.
I don't think he deserves steps in, man. And that's pretty much what this is.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Star Wars: The Force Awakens?
I'm pretty excited to see it when there's wheelchair accessibility and not 5 million people.
Oh, how about this? You want to see Star Wars? I'll take you to see Star Wars. I want to see Star Wars. You want to go?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hell yeah.
Making plans on the show.
Fuck yeah, we're going to see some Star Wars. Because Mary's not going to go see Star Wars with me.
I'll go.
Hell yeah, I'm taking you to Star Wars. Date night.
Nice. Boys' night out.
Oh shit. Get some Pinot Noir.
I'm just gonna do some shots.
Do some shots.
Do some shots. Hit the bar.
Do some Jaeger bombs.
Throw back some 9 light pounders.
In the parking lot? You want a pregame? You want a pregame in
Pregame?
the parking lot?
Do some Star Wars tailgating with some Goldschlager.
Yes.
Oh, it's happening now. I just inked it in on the calendar.
Nice.
It's happening.
Well, I'm pretty excited about Star Wars. I've done a really good job this week of completely staying away from any type of not just spoilers, but just reviews, headlines of reviews. Like I know nothing. So yeah, I've completely stayed away. I've deliberately not logged into Rotten Tomatoes. I've avoided everything. So
I hope it's better than the first 3.
you mean like the original? The original?
See, this is where I get all confused. You're like the first three. Does that mean the first three that ever came out? Chronological order? First three?
The three. The one that came out like the 90s.
The prequels.
Yeah.
With the ones about tariffs and stuff.
Tariffs and embargoes, trade embargoes. Yeah, I'm sure that they will. I'm sure that it will at least be better than those.
Well, I would imagine you don't have Hayden Christensen being the lead. Like, who made that decision? Like, what the fuck was like? Let's hitch our wagon to this rising star, Hayden Christensen. What was that based on? What did he do? Did Broken Glass come out before Star Wars?
That's a good question. I think it did.
Did it? And they went off of Broken Glass. They're like, damn, there he is. That's our guy.
He wasn't bad in Broken Glass.
No,
but
but
I'm not sure.
Jesus.
I'm not sure I'd draw the correlation.
Exactly.
You know what?
Who's
He
watching
played good Darth
Broken
Vader.
Glass going, like, oh shit, that's our guy. We got it. Let's reboot Star Wars.
Either way, I will report back on Sunday on the weekly show.
I'm just gonna zone out while you talk about it.
Well, I'm not gonna say really anything. I'm not really gonna say anything about it other than if I liked it or not. Unless you don't want me to say even that. Just say nothing. Just announce that I saw it and then move on.
Yeah. Oh, Shattered Glass. That's what it's called. Not Broken Glass.
Oh yeah.
Shattered Glass. Shattered Glass. That came in between the Star Wars.
Did it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Before Star Wars, it was apparently all about Higher Ground, the TV series.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Life as a House and the Virgin Suicides. I guess that's what did it.
I don't even remember him in the Virgin
Me either.
Suicides.
Or maybe it was when he was on Goosebumps back in 1997 playing Zane.
That's probably what it was.
Night of the Living Dummy 3 Part 1 and 2.
That was probably what it was. Goosebumps, the TV series.
Makes sense.
All right, so Star Wars The Force Awakens, all three of us pretty excited about that one. Ryan, any final thoughts on Star Wars?
I agree with George Lucas. This should be this for one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, what happens for both of you guys? Because you're both pretty big Star Wars guys. What happens if The Force Awakens isn't good? If it's terrible?
It's bad. Well, here's what I said from the very beginning. I feel like it has nowhere to go but up. So,
yeah,
like I said before, it's gonna be better than the prequel trilogy. So, even if it's moderately,
so you're already happy.
Yeah.
It's just going to be existing in front of your face for a little bit,
Yeah.
but your mind's already made up. You're like,
here's the thing. I'm not so. I used to be, but I'm not so fanatical about Star Wars now. Where I would be crushed if it wasn't all that I hoped and dreamed it would be.
Gotcha.
You know, but at the same time, I'm fairly certain that it will be pretty damn close to everything that I hoped and dreamed it would be.
Now, Ryan, what about you?
My feeling is I wasn't alive when the first three came out.
Naturally.
The second three.
You were alive when.
Well, okay, yeah.
You were alive when Jedi came out,
Yeah.
and you might have. When did Empire come out? You might have been alive for that one too.
So you were actually alive for all of them.
I think Empire came out in '80. No, he wasn't alive for the first one, but. So you were just around for Jedi.
And the three prequels, I was so excited about them, and I was terribly let down. So, something has to be better than nothing.
Let's just say, in some crazy-ass world, they're actually worse than the prequels. By some series of unfortunate events, they actually turn out to be worse than the prequels. They go in depth with tariffs and trade embargoes.
There's no action. There's no action at all.
They get super technical. It's legit. Everything can be backed up. What they're talking about.
It's all just embassy scenes in embassies.
It's
and
almost
people
it's
arguing.
Almost like C-SPAN, but Star Wars. Yeah. How would you guys react?
Oh, I would call it out for its bullshit.
Now, but would that stop you from seeing the next two?
No, probably not.
That's what I love about Star Wars. It's one of those things where it's like it doesn't matter how bad it is, how bad it gets. They're gonna line up for the next one.
Yeah, I think 4, 5, and 6 did that before I was even born. They were incredible. So 20 years of anticipation.
So it's almost like it has unlimited. It's built up unlimited goodwill.
Correct.
Among its fans.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we said.
If they suck, we have, 20 more years till next day. So
well, also,
looking forward to that.
Also, the way that Disney has it planned out, even if this one sucks or it doesn't live up to the hype or whatever, but can it even live up to the hype at this point?
No.
I mean, it is so monstrous. I'm pretty sure that there's never been a movie release in our lifetimes that has had this much hype.
No.
I mean, it is unbelievable.
It's ridiculous.
But the way that Disney has their release schedule with these, even if this one's not amazing, there's going to be another one like next year and the year after and the year after. So it's going to be a never-ending stream. It's a steady stream of Star Wars from now on. Because not only do we have the main trilogy that they're working on, but there's also the side stories that are going to be coming out in between.
Hopefully they're not about true.
No, they said that one of them's about young Han Solo, and one of them is about like Rogue Squadron. I'm excited for the Rogue Squadron one.
Yeah.
Do either of you hope that one of them tackles Life Day again?
I would hope that it just gets mentioned. Like I'm hoping that it just gets as a nod.
That is like young Han Solo just calls up Chewie. It's like, hey, happy Life Day.
Yeah,
and it's back to it.
Oh, bro.
I'm hoping that something like that does happen, where it's just a little nod, you know.
I hope right after that someone shoots me in the face. If that does happen.
What I'm wondering is if Jar Jar Binks is going to make an appearance.
If that,
or whatever, I don't remember what, Gungans? Is that what they're called? I think they're called Gungans.
Gungans?
That race. I'm wondering if they're going to show up at all.
Gungans?
That will also warrant me getting shot in the face.
Do you think Jefferson Starship will show up?
Oh, man. I hope so.
That'd be fucking awesome if someone was just playing with a little cube and Jefferson Starship was playing inside of it. That'd be fucking amazing.
It's all serious, and then they pull out like some kind of hollow cube, and it's like, we built this city. Or better yet, if it plays it like Han throws it on the old tape deck in the Millennium Falcon.
It'd be even better if it kept buffering. So it just kept repeating it over and over again, and Chewie gets mad.
I feel like that sounds like something out of Guardians of the Galaxy, actually. But, all right, there you have it. That's Star Wars: The Force Awakens and Star Wars: The Wonderful Holiday Special. Be sure to check out some clips of that one on the YouTube.
And YouTubes.
Yep. All right, I think that's going to do it for this week. Be sure to send us your questions. Podcast@filmpulse.net is the address. You can follow us on Twitter @FilmPulseNet, @FilmPulseKevin, My Legs Don't Work. And if you get a moment, take a look at our Patreon page, patreon.com/FilmPulse, and consider becoming a subscriber. We appreciate that so very much. For Ryan Holes and Kevin Rakestraw, my name's Adam Patterson, and we'll see you next week.
See you later.